In 1, 2. There we go. Hey, we got audio. Audio question mark. Music. Muzak. Ooh, feed me Jack. Not necessarily good music to work to, but oh, someone watching my stream. Why would they do that? I haven't even gotten myself set up yet. Gotta go find the link. God. So I can share it everywhere. Copy the link. Link. Okay, I'm gonna find some music. This is all the stuff that I should have done before I started. Actually, no, I'll play the mixtape. This mixtape's better. Oh, it's not picking up desktop audio. That's wrong. Okay, now I can watch the stream on YouTube just to do a quick check of the volume. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Oh, that's just garbage noise. Test, test. Oh my god, that's so much better. Test, test. Oh my god, that's so much better. Okay. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit so it's just background music. Okay, I want to do... Oh, goodness. Let's start with... Let's start with a front plane. Just kind of wing it for figuring out what dimensions we want. We know the squares are 120 to a side. Save time, just do that. Do I want to be compressed? I don't know if I want to be compressed at all. Okay, thin feature cap ends, question mark. I won't naturally fill it, which is kind of rude, but oh, this is a good song. Okay, so I want to go 0.4 inches, which is about 10 millimeters anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it 10 mils. Then I'll do the other direction. 3 mils seems kind of reasonable. I want to. I'm gonna do outwards, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go back and away. Wow, 0.4 inches is much smaller than I expected. I'm gonna go look up some fan dimensions. So let's go get some fan dimensions. NF8 12 inches. Oh no, I'm with the F12. Yeah. Crazy overpowered fan, hell yeah. Tech for gamers.com. This is the peak of comedy. Okay, so it looks like we got... Oh goodness. It's like, so that's 120 millimeters side to side. I'm just gonna wang it, say that's like 3 millimeters. And I'm gonna give myself probably those cutouts on the side as my interfacing. I've forgotten how to sketch things. Let's do that guy. We'll convert. So yeah, I'm going to select this out one. That'll make that easier for me in a bit. So what I'm trying to do is I really want this surface to be pretty close to that window I just closed. Yeah, so 105 millimeters. It doesn't have exactly how big the fan is, so I'm just going to have to kind of wing it. So I'm going to go, say, like 30. Let's go 135. That seems pretty reasonable. And then I can trim these guys. Whoops. What did I break? Nope, didn't break anything. Okay. Okay. That looks pretty okay. I can come over here and convert. And exit sketch. See how this looks. It looks alright. That looks perfectly adequate. Should have started with that. I'll make it like 5 millimeters thick. Oh god, I have no idea how I'm going to mount this. Because I didn't really think about how I wanted to design this before I started designing it, which isn't good practice, but eh. Is somebody messaging me? Why would someone do such a thing? That was 5 mils, that one's 10 mils, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Can't. It's so difficult to communicate in my head what I want this to look like. Hmm. Okay, now it's garbage. How do I want to do this? Okay, we're going to go to the front plane, and we're gonna... Oh, here we go. Now this is how we'll do it. Makes a sketch. Okay. Mid-plane, 10 mils. And then we shell on this surface, shell outward, show preview. It's pretty reasonable. I wish it would come out more, but that's fine. Extruded cut. Oops. Front plane. Whoops. Did I... Hang on. No, okay. Yeah, I did just sketch on the wrong plane because I'm bad. Front plane. Convert. So that way we match. I mean, it's not perfect, but it will match the... Should I have like an interface plane or something? I don't know. Ugh. This is rubbish. Okay. I can't not make this crap. If I did this with a thin feature, it would just be these P's. Yeah, okay, thin extrude is the way to make this, but it's just... this is so crap. Thin feature, one direction, outwards, midplane, blinds. Okay. So let's make that 5 mils, because it can be a little bit chunky. This thing's gonna be huge anyway. Everything right? Yeah, okay. Looks good to me. And then we will convert. You know what, let's just make it 5 mil. We'll call it 5 mil. Mirror, front plane. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay. Extrude cut. We'll go this plane. And I'm gonna kind of wang it in there. Just on that guy and exit sketch. Up to next. I'm now realizing this structure is just obscenely simple. Oh my god. How do I do this, dear single viewer? How do I... Oh, wait, I know. Watch this. So we'll do it from the top plane. And I'm going to... Oh yeah, we're gonna get weird. We're gonna have ellipses. Oop. Is that actually... Oops. We're gonna make this guy pierce over here. Okay, so I don't really have dimensions on this, but... Oh, you know, I'll decoincident that and bring this guy back a little or something. I think I may have done something silly here. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. That's what I want. So now I can define this guy over here. Ah, that looks good. Now I'll just kind of wang in some guess dimensions here. 50 seems fine. 30? Yeah, that makes that look nice. I'm trying to figure out why it's... Oh, because it's not defined like that. I want the length overall to be 60 millimeters, seems just fine. So these guys are going to get offset. Burst, do not add dimensions, cap with lines. And then I can make this guy... I'd rather make that coincident, but you know what? We'll see what happens when I sweep this boss around. Sketch profile. I have to select this one. If this works, I'm going to be mildly surprised. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah! Jammin'. Okay. But before I do that, I'm going to come back up this guy. And I'm going to... Oh. Before the mirror. No. $10 mils seems pretty reasonable. Swept boss. Selection manager. Boink. Oh, whoops. I selected the wrong profile. Okay. Now. Whoops. Selection manager. Give me those tangents. Nice. 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 Yeah. Geometry. Okay. So now we're going to come down here and we're going to play with these until they look nice. Oop, that's much too stubby. That looks pretty alright though. I like that. Might make it a little less kind of weird and tunnely. So many people messaging. That looks alright though. The spot to drop in the thing at the top. The end loop. We can get these pockets in here too, so they're nice and clean. I just want this, like these little interior ones. Does that give me too much? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, maybe I can like select a coplanar or something? Nah, of course I can't. Of course I can't do that. That's bollocks. still getting messages about the election, no matter how much I try to ignore it. Really should... Okay, I'm going to tweak these fillets. These guys aren't going to get fillets. They're going to get... I feel like I should make like a little slotted thing that slips over. That'd be kind of rad. Oh, no, wait, I forgot that is... No, that's what I want. Okay, I'm dumb. Forgot that this dimension here was already up to the limit where I wanted it, so I do want those in the fillet. These guys can come join. Join in on the party. Then what I'm going to do is come over to this side. Straight cut. Go right plane. Get rid of all these guys. Don't need them. This is me abusing center relations. Okay, so now I'm going to have this guy be collinear. I got to decide the depth of that. We'll call it like... Oh god, I'm going to make one of those slip fit parts again and it's going to be crap. Yeesh. No, I can make this work. I'm just gonna make these two linear because that's what I want. Through all. Whoops. No, it's gotta be through all in one direction and then up to surface in the other direction. Because otherwise I don't get... Okay, yeah, now I have a channel. Yeah, okay. And that part's simple enough. I think I'm just going to leave it, because I can design in a little doodad that fits in there later.
Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're safe. Hope you're well.
And I'm going to do a little bit of post-filled work here. Oh, that looks like garbage. I don't want it. Okay, let's do keep edge. Yeah, keep edge. Keep edge is a fantastic feature that I think is really underused in making fillets, because it makes them nice and clean a lot of the time. Oh, so look at how nice that is. That's just so much nicer. Just unfathomably so much nicer. Let's see. So I've got keep edge on. What else can I do? Keep surface? No, keep edge doesn't work. Round corners? Nope. Keep features? Default. Keep features. Keep edge sounds good to me. Yeah, that'll work. Because this part's going to be super simple to make. And it's going to be kind of press fitty anyway. Which is more or less how I want it. So now... goodness, I should probably design like some sort of interference grid to keep the solder doodad thing from getting sucked back. Because otherwise it definitely will, and it will get sucked into the fan and it'll be super noisy and awful. Or I could just find 120mm fan grate, which would be easier. But I think it'd be nice to have it as like an all-in-one printed solution. So I think I'm going to do that instead. Good boss. Back. Select tangency. Convert. Offset. Do not add dimensions, but I do want the whole chain. Collinear. We'll make that, I don't know, a centimeter seems like enough. It's probably more than enough space than what's required, but song bangs really hard, but it makes me feel very not serious. I'm gonna get these interfaces on the back end, I think. Don't like it. Don't like some aspects of it. I don't know how I want to make that mesh in there. There's all sorts of cool things I could do. So we're gonna go from this plane, I think. Select tangency. I didn't know about that feature until just now, by the way. That's a super crazy powerful feature. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Exit sketch. We're gonna extrude this backwards 2 mils and not merge it. And then we're gonna extruded cut. Oops, from the backside. Okay. And then I'm gonna go take a guess at how big the center of a 120mm fan is. Knock to a NF12. Oh, we're out of music. Ooh, Violina. Okay. Violina will keep me going for a while. I'm gonna guess that that's like... Yeah, let's open image a new tab and like lock this guy down here for a bit. We're gonna guess that this is about 45mm. And it's a little smaller than that. We'll go 40mm. Okay, so now I have a sketch. Tell it to not do anything. And then there's a different tool that I need to remember. Fill, maybe? Fill pattern? Fill boundary. Seems pretty good. And I want hexes. Create seed cut. Oh, there we go. Yeah, polygons. Polygons. My guy. Okay. Whoops, that's too small. Let's go like 8. Oh my god, that is totally, just totally... Can't tell what's going on at all. I think they need to come about... Yeah, okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Outer radius. Inner radius is still weird, so let's... Inner radius, I want to make that like 6. Not 66. Here we go. And 10. Oh, that's got a really interesting pattern too. I like that. Oh man, I break it. Oh, that's radius. Okay, wait. I do want that as 3, and I do want this as like 8. See if I can get another interesting pattern. 8.5. 7. 7.2. 0.3. That goes up by like a huge fraction. That's unusable. 8, 10, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Kind of like that, but the holes aren't big enough. Yeah, they need to be like fairly small holes. Why is it so unreadable? Oh, wait, no, I need to make sure that this pattern is actually printable. That would help. So let's go with, say, 8 millimeters on the inside, and I want 1.2 between them. No. Oh god, that's gonna break everything. Okay, no, wait. I want 8 millimeter diameter, and then I want a millimeter past that, so I want 10 millimeter spacing. Yeah, just exactly like that. Heck it. That looks just red as all hell. And I realize now that if I get rid of this fillet here, which, or no, I don't want to get rid of it, I just want to mostly get rid of it. Or half get rid of it. Because I don't want to include these two edges because they're now important for unifying with this guy back in here. Okay, combined. Add. I want both of these guys. This is the part where Clark realizes that he hasn't, like, finished thinking of everything yet. Again, the 5th time. 50th time. Pick one. God. It's 3 mil. Fix that surface. 1 mil. Yeah, I'll have to make this like 1.8 by 0.8, and that should be enough margin, I think. I just realized that could be a huge pain to get all that support material out. No, actually no it won't, because I'll be able to reach it from the top here and it'll be fine. So now I need to make some sort of fan mount plate, which I'm just going to make M3s, I think. I'm going to do my regular run-of-the-mill I almost don't need that standoff, or maybe I want this. No, I do want that right there. Okay. We're going to do on this face, select tangency, convert. Oh, this is going to be kind of messy. Convert, and then to my one viewer, if you're confused why I'm jogging my mouse, like a little circle pops up briefly, that's me selecting from the quick select menu. Just quick drag left always gets me the line, and that happens to be the most useful tool. So let's make this probably another 5 millimeters thick, since that's just what we're going with now. Yeah, that seems okay. I just realized I didn't check to make sure that I can actually fit fasteners back there. Whoops! Okay, extruded cuts. So we're going to come back here. And we're going to go on this plane. And I'm going to have to pull out the dimensions for a 120 millimeter. And again. Okay, 105 on a side. So we'll make this guy. Then we'll put a whole bunch of points on him. Make midpoint. Oh man, I keep forgetting the song is in here, but it's so good. I can do this with a circular pattern too. That's actually more fun. I don't need these. Okay, can I Yes, I can get rid of just those extra needless points. That's great. So I'm going to do this with a circular pattern when I finally get to it. But make that guy perpendicular. And then I have to go look up what the dimensions of an M3 nut are. 3 nut dimensions. What's the dimension of your M3 nut? Okay, width across flats, 5.5. So we can just do... Oh, I think that's just barely gonna fit. Heck yeah. Name a more iconic duo. Clark and his dimensions just being slightly wrong. Shit. Okay. So we're gonna offset this. Name a more iconic duo. Clark and closing his tabs too early. So thickness is 2.4. So we're gonna offset this probably 3 millimeters. Or no, I need to offset it here, 3 millimeters. Up to surface. We're gonna come up here. Okay, looks like I got the offset in the wrong direction. Yeah, there we go. Now, I make an M3 clearance hole. Yep, call-out format's fine. Yeah, okay, reset. Anti-metric. Screw clearances, M3. Let's go with loose. I can deal with some loose tolerancing. Positions, we want on here. I want to show this sketch so I can pinpoint myself there. Oh, whoops. I did arbitrary blind depth instead of up to next. There we go. Boink. Nice. Oh, I should check to see if this chamfer does what I want it to do. No, it doesn't. That's rubbish. Okay, so I'm going to come back up before this guy. Do those chamfers I was thinking about. And they're going to complain and whine and moan a little. That's fine, they're permitted to do that, just as long as they stop when I tell them to. Nope. God. It's gotta be so disgustingly overdesigned. That looks pretty good, though. So what does it do when it gets there? That looks kind of nice. I like that look. And then I'll just have to tack the DC-DC on the side here, which will be a little wacky, but eh. I don't really want to add a box for it. I don't want to make this thing huge and ugly and boxy. Elegance whenever possible. Oops. No, don't want you. I just want you. Looks pretty okay. Where's it fucking... Goodness. Let's just do up to vertex and then pick an edge. What? That's not what I asked you to do. Let's do offset from surface. Nope, wrong direction for offset too. Reverse offset. That looks okay. That looks not terrible. That looks like you could drop a little nut in there and it would just play nice, which is exactly what I want. So we're going to pick on this one and grab our two features here and realize that I just made 36 random little holes all the way around my part. Oh, goodness. Okay. Equal spacing, 360. I only want 4 of them. Don't do anything dumb. Yeah. Let's take a quick look at the cross section. Not helpful. 45. What? What do you mean invalid bodies? Bite me. It's not invalid, I could see it. Bollocks. SolidWorks gets picky sometimes. Oh, save the file. Goodness. Custom Fume Extractor. Boink. I'm gonna come right up after the let's see if I can't come up here. Pop a fillet there and see if it breaks everything. It didn't! It broke nothing! I'm in awe. Now watch this. This will definitely break everything. Boink! It's like a million chamfers. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't. Beautiful. I almost want to go a little further, but I think I'd be pushing it if I did that, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And I'm okay with this, leaving those ones back there, that's fine. I've almost got this idea, like maybe I should leave the fan cable out and just like design a little module that takes in DC barrel power and jacks it down and has a fan connector on the other side. Like that would be pretty sweet, I think. Because I'm holding this DC-DC in front of me and I'm thinking, why does this not have a DC barrel on one side and a fan connector on the other side? I mean, as it stands, this is pretty reasonable. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go design the other parts now. 25. It's going to be 5 mil tall. And I'll make a... Actually, you know what? I think better idea. Go make our profile. I'm going to put an intersection over there so that I can center it. Midpoint. Now these two guys get to be collinear. This one is going to be 9.8. This one, I want to say it was something like 11.6 because I want a little more clearance. Yeah, we'll make it like 0.2 clearance on all sides, but I'll design nominal so that I can offset it instead. Because doing it with an offset tends to make my clearances a lot easier to work with. Is that 1 millimeter? No, that was 2 millimeters. Okay. Height overall, it's 5 mils. Extruded boss. We can do mid-plane. 25. Quick 3 millimeter fillet on the end. And then move base. I only want 0.2 mils clearance. Yeah. So now I can go back to the other guy. Assembly. And I want to lock this so I can put them both in. Float. I don't know why it defaults to float. It should really default to origin aligned. Because if you made your parts not really poorly, then origin aligned is the way that makes sense. Oops. I'm going to do a distance limit. Minimum distance 0. Maximum distance 120. We'll put it at like 60, halfway. And a quick width mate. Yeah, that's exactly what it. Yeah, awesome. Okay. Save it as top level. So I got backups working for me. Oh. Okay, there are chamfers down there. Kind of weirdly afraid that one of these other, no, actually, what if I just selected this face? No, it breaks. Cool. So, yeah, it breaks hard too. Okay, in that case, I'm going to do just these ones. Just these interior ones. Hang on, wait. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Pick up that guy over there. I did that chamfer assembly. Oh my god. I'm really tired, apparently. That seems alright. Still alright. Sound and reasonable interior cuts everywhere. This is probably pretty close to finished, actually. I think I could, as it is it's pretty good. So let's see what it looks like at Kira, I guess. Oh, that's a nasty big part file. Apologies for everything going white every so often. I'm adjusting windows in the elsewheres. And forgetting where all my parts are. Okay, STL. I don't care about configuration errors. It looks like it's still slicing to me. This is going to be just a bear to print. Ugh. 39 grams a day and a half. Oh my goodness, I guess this one's going to be a weekender. Okay, and my speeds are all beansed. Why are my speeds all beansed? Why are my speeds all beansed? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna make that one. Hang on. Did It discarded all of my settings. Okay, I need to go re-import this. Let me go start with... I was just tweaking this earlier today and it went and got rid of all of my settings. I changed like 100 of them because I'm not really smart. Okay. Okay, let's go... This was the one I was working in earlier. An awesome typo in the file name. Awesome. Mac OS X. Wow, he misspelled it twice. That's kind of impressive. Okay. Manage profiles. This one was giving me errors. I'm going to import 2020 11 3D printer tuning profiles. Good. That sounds right. Yeah, okay, it's the 0.2 profile. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Just never again. Wait. I got rid of the wrong one. Okay. So now I'm gonna activate this one. Current so remove that guy. The Chet V47. I don't think he actually has a change log on these. Bring this over here. Chip your profiles 4.7 chips. Hang on, is there something in the files that I'm just missing? Profiles, chip. Nope, there's not. That's fine. Okay. Get ready to watch me tune a whole bunch of cure. Okay. Wall thickness 1.6 seems good. I like my top and bottom a little thicker. Top, bottom pattern lines. I think not 210. I wanted 90, so 120. Don't alternate extra, optimize wall printing, minimum wall flow. I don't like to have it be 0. Everywhere, horizontal expansion none, Z-seam alignment sharpest. Extra skin wall count, 1's fine. Skin overlap percentage. Oh, this one should be -5 on my printer. Infill pattern should always be Schwarz D. It should always be high so that I can feed it into the arc welder and it'll come out nice. Infill. Yes. Infill overlap percentage. I think I hit that pretty low. Yeah, okay, those both seem pretty reasonable. Oh, I haven't gotten material yet. Outer wall, that should be, yeah, I want that at 100. What? Update profile. Material stuff. It's funny that they don't put retraction in there because it should be in there. It should be a material property, initial layer job. Script brim speed. Okay, so this is where I make my tweaks. Inner wall speed should be 40. It should be 20. I think I have this set as like 20 nominally. Yeah. I'm okay with a really slow first layer so I can get good adhesion. Equalize filament flow. That's always a fun one. Speeds things up a little bit. Retractor layer change. Retraction distance is way too big. Manage materials. Yeah, I have a retraction distance set here. 2.8 is fine. 2.8 also fine. Culling mode on its skin is also fine. I'd like to be a little further off the part if I can. Cooling. Yeah, 80% is actually what I want. Initial fan speed at 0.6 sounds good. Regular fan speed layer 4. Cooling fan, I'd like to bump that up a little bit. Support, generally always yes. 61. I think I usually have the support pattern as lines. Support density, drop that down a little. C overrides XY. Yeah, 0. Well, 0.3 is fine. Oh, this seems pretty pretty good. Support interface density. I think I had this set to like 35 or something. Support. Okay. Yeah, all seems good. Build plate adhesion. I like mine fairly long. Skirt count 3. I can shrink that a little bit. Saves me some space on the big parts. I don't have 2 extruders. And that's just mesh stuff. Nope, nothing there. Oh, wait. Draft shield, makeover and printable. Coasting volume. I had this set to 0.4. Okay, that's set a lot lower too. Coasting speed 90%. What? I don't understand what that is. Oh, small hole max size. I think I wanted this at... So I had one that was below about like 40 millimeters length. Okay. I get the feeling that's going to make this whole print a lot slower. Because that small feature might apply to the... Well, you know, it might not, actually. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how slow it decides it wants to be. Because it could be very, very slow. Ugh. Or taking ages to print too, or to slice. I really need to overclock this. It's only running at 2400 and it's a 3200 kit, but it's two 3200 kits because I'm dumb. World's slowest slicer. We're getting there. Very slowly. I'm gonna have to go to sleep right after this. Almost there. Usually this stage doesn't take so long, but I think it's these that are giving it trouble. Lots of very small features and small holes, so it's going to take ages. Oh goodness. This is going to be a chonker of a print. 285 grams? $5? Hang on, if I change the film, it's going to force me to information filament cost. I think it was 25 a spool. Eesh. $7 for a frame. I'm paying $20 for a fan. I have all the other parts that I need though, so. Oh, did it just refuse to preview it? That's hilarious. Okay, let's get clever with this and ask Arcweller to fix it, because Arcweller can. Okay, components, printer components, one-offs. Yeah, no, not calibration. Tools. I'll put it tools. Oh, it's 110 megabytes of G-code. 110 megabytes of straight text. Awesome. It does not like that big a file. I probably wouldn't even get fantastic impression on this because there's not a lot of circles, really. Well, no. Seem to be doing alright. How do you like progress bars the live stream? I'll just let that work in the background for a little bit. Oh, you know what? I can... Let's see if I can make it like a little window capture. Create new window capture. Sure. I want Octoprint. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now I need to do capture, transform, the transform. Drop left like 720, 640, at 80, 600. That seems pretty good. Top, good. Bottom. $600, 400, 450. Cool. Now I got a little window showing me the progress. Let's go look at the model again. That seems sensible and good. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, it's almost done. I'll reset the transform, make it big again. 63%. Let's load that guy up and see if we can't. Oops. Oh, now you got it twice. That's extra silly. Oh, it can't load it because it's not on. Okay, so now we should be able to connect. And the filament is having a fit. There we go. That load cell is only 5 kilograms, so it's definitely not carrying 20 odd kilograms of filament. This is the part where we gotta check the cable. Now we're good to go. Yep, 40 megabytes. of text. Really need to probably turn down the resolution ask here. Actually, hang on. Let's just pop that window. Boink. Or can I? This is dumb. Here we go. This is probably the best view. Yeah, okay. So... Okay, I said 285 grams, 900 on the spool. My infill density is, I think, set way too high. Hang on, what's my infill density? Because it looks way, way, way too high. Hang on, it's not... Looks like Arc Welder just nipped a lot of my effort in the bud. Okay, let's... yes, unconnect infill lines. Extra infill line multiplier 2. Infill density 10. You know what? Let's drop the number of walls down too. Since this part is mostly surface area rather than volume, I think, or has a really high surface to volume ratio rather, that means that dropping our surfaces is going to yield more benefit than, even more benefit than, or not even more benefit, but relatively more benefit than just the infill density. I just realized that because I have this window doing that service, I can't see stream statistics. It's more... Oh, it's slicing a lot faster too. Maybe it'll actually process layers this time? No, it'll get caught. Awesome. So we'll save that over there. And drop this over here. Oh, it just supposed to have this in the way. Smart. Okay. I'm gonna do some... Can I rename this? Okay, there we go. Main monitor. Oh, awesome. Scene is just... Scene doesn't have anything. So if I duplicate this and do octo print window, then I can remove all these other things. Yes, and I want to see only the window capture. Rename it Octoprint, I guess. So now I can switch back and forth between screens. Rad. Fit to screen. Okay, so now I can just make this whatever size I want, and it'll just adjust it. Awesome. That's exactly what I want. Should have called this Clark Learns How to Use OBS. By the way, I didn't mention this earlier, but the music that's playing right now is Via Luna. They are a fantastic band that I love in the bits. They just don't put stuff out very often, and they're pretty dang underground. Okay. How are we looking now? Yes, please. Or wait. I think it's a little bit out of sync on what exactly I'm viewing. Sounds some trouble zooming in there, right? Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. It froze. That looks good, though. Oh, goodness. Goodness, that is nightmarish. Okay. What's our oh my God, that support structure is gonna be just a nightmare to remove. Oh, this song is fantastic. This is Mirror House. Oh, you know what? I've got like a bajillion tribal moves in here. Not okay. Infill still not tuned. How long does it say this is gonna take? 37 hours? And it's just saying, oh, 37 hours. That is remarkably close. Usually they're a lot further apart. Connect infill polygons. Watch this shave an hour plus off this print. You know what? Let's accept this reversion to the typical top and bottom thickness. But I do want to keep the wall thickness up a little bit, so. Oh, one sec. Welcome to the main monitor now because we're slicing again. Actually, since you're here and you can't possibly escape this, I'm gonna go look at election news and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I mean, you can leave, but... Uh, Biden's still in the lead with in Arizona. Georgia is shrinking. God, that is so close. Okay, back to not thinking about that. This is gonna bulk on file size again. So drag it over to print. Finish uploading, and now we wait for progress. Uh-oh, did I just break the screen? Whoops. Finish. 164 grams. I did shave 30 grams off in like 2 hours by doing the single less skin layer, which is nice. This seems to have frozen. Oh, it's just because the page wasn't active. What a fantastic plugin. Well, it does seem to be sort of locking up, which is a little weird. So let's go look at the Fume Extractor for the arc welder results. Whole 300% increase in arcs from 10 to 20 millimeters in length. I bet that's mostly these guys. Ugh. And 90% reductions in like these big piles. That's pretty fantastic. Alright. 27.9 megabytes. It's 28 this time. Oh. Sliding up. I think I'll probably cut it out once we have print time analysis on this, because that'll be sort of the last thing. Come on, give me a print time. Tells me how long I need to stay at my parents' house. This thing's still a little bit noisy. Still working on that. Approximate total print time. I am doubtful that it's 111 hours. There's no way it would take 111 hours. Actually, maybe it could. Maybe my printer is that borked. I really wish, let's go back to the main monitor here. I really wish that Kira would show me what I am asking it to. Whoops, it just straight crashed. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Fun stream. Thanks for showing up. Have fun. Use soap. Keep a towel nearby, etc., etc.